Hey there, Jen McKinnon here, and it's time for another trend roundup from Envato. Today, we're taking a look at the latest colour trends, including the Pantone Color of the Year, and all the links to the featured items can be found in the description below. This video is brought to you by Envato Elements, a subscription-based library full of all the digital assets you need to get your creative projects done, from graphic templates and fonts to actions and presets, and even stock images and backgrounds to use in your projects. Everything you need to streamline your creative process is at your fingertips. Check the link in the description for a special offer from the Envato Elements team to get you started. Let's get into it. Immediately giving your work a touch of glitz and glamour and topping Envato's most popular colour trends for a third year in a row, gold signals the good life. To create a luxury look, we've seen designers panning for this precious metal on Envato Elements using search terms like gold logo, gold text, and gold foil. Audiences associate gold with high-end items and limited editions, but this colour trend isn't just about adding bling. For example, the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey bottle uses gold's warm and reflective qualities in an eye-catching honeycomb design to communicate the whiskey's smooth, spiced flavour. When it comes to graphic design, one of gold's greatest qualities is that you can go subtle or you can aim to stand out. And this dripping gold Photoshop add-on is certainly a standout. Use it to lavish liquid gold on an image, icon, or logo of your choice. Then customize with metallic drips and drops to bring a dynamic feel to your design. Taking a subtler approach but still adding plenty of sparkle, Golden Age by Envato Elements author Nassi Art is a luxury collection of 25 glittering textures that replicate real-life materials. With a glamorous colour palette that ranges from sunshine yellow gold to antique rose gold through to a deep burnished gold, these high-resolution gold foil and acrylic backgrounds are guaranteed to make your personal and professional projects shine. Just like gold, gemstone colours and jewel tones like sapphire blues, ruby reds, amethyst purples, citrine yellows, and emerald greens instantly bring a touch of luxury to any design project. This year we saw searches for azure, amber, amethyst, sapphire, and jade skyrocket, and we predict their popularity will continue to shine on in 2021. This still life editorial shoot for Panny magazine rocked the look, quite literally, by surrounding perfume bottles and pieces of jewellery with precious stones. It's a great example of how jewel tones can turn everyday items into covetable objects. Add riches and a regal air to your web design and social media graphics with these jewel tone patterns from Firespark Studio. Featuring 5 gemstone colours and 4 distinctive pattern styles, wavy, striped, dotted, and smudged, these tileable seamless swatches make for brilliant backgrounds. Blue is an enduring colour trend, but it really came to the fore in 2020 when Pantone announced classic blue as its colour of the year. The only cool primary colour, blue has come to be associated with stability and steadiness. As a result, it will come as no surprise to hear that almost half of all Fortune 500 companies, from Visa to IBM, use the colour in their logos to establish themselves as trustworthy. We see that in action here, when Itahara Hotel in Brazil wanted to communicate its classic approach to hospitality. Designers chose a rich, deep blue shade, similar to Pantone's classic blue colour of the year, to form the backdrop of its visual identity. Blue is also used by brands to impart a sense of serenity and calmness, and we often see designers incorporating sky and water into their work. That's why these Lightroom desktop and mobile presets are great if you really want to boost the blues we find in the great outdoors. These Azure presets can be used to edit a selection of images with just one click, and promise to add a light and ethereal quality to landscapes, oceanscapes, and street scenes. Sticking with nature and adding a dreamy hand-painted twist, We see navy blue in full bloom with this set of watercolour flowers, made up of single flowers as well as floral wreaths, bouquets, and frames. Every file on this clip art collection has a transparent background, making them easy to integrate into illustration projects. From classic blue to burnt orange and apricot, take a look at more individual colour trends in action with our 2020 roundup video that we've linked in the description below. Designers have been swimming in a sea of blue this year, but we've also seen them introduce a pop of positivity into their work through the use of warm colours. Comforting and inviting, warm colours are the tones we associate with dawn and dusk: reds, pinks, oranges, and yellows. These shades are a great way to attract someone's attention, so you can use a single colour to highlight or accent a specific element within your design. Alternatively, take inspiration from Ukrainian designer Tanya Yakunova and infuse your work with sunshine by embracing a summery colour palette. Her illustrations instantly tell us that the beverages featured are bursting with fruit flavour. From the ruby reds and rich magenta of Very Cherry to the zesty yellow and toasted orange of Sweet Citrus, Tanya's playful designs and choice of colours are optimistic and uplifting. If you like the idea of bringing warmth into your work, take a look at these watercolour backgrounds. Featuring sweeping brush strokes in a range of sunrise and sunset tones, these textured paint effects have a range of applications. Use them to add warmth, energy, brightness, and action to your website and app designs, PowerPoint presentations, and banner ads. And while these 16 backgrounds lean towards pretty pastel shades like coral and salmon pink, remember that warm colours can also be bright and bold due to the intensity of their hue and saturation. Learn how to make your work visually striking with our Bright and Bold blog, which features a range of templates that are guaranteed to add a splash of colour to your next design. You can find a link in the description below. Sitting on the other side of the colour spectrum, we've seen year-on-year growth for shades such as dark green and lime. Just as blue, another cool colour, reminds us of the sea and sky, green makes us think of nature and the great outdoors. That's why green's often used to signify freshness, growth, and possibility. You might choose to focus on cool colours or use them alongside warm colours to add complementary and contrasting elements to your work, like in this ad campaign. Just as Cardi B strikes a pose for Balenciaga's AW20 collection, this arresting image strikes a beautiful balance between cool emerald green grass and the warm pops of sunshine yellow. Cool colour palettes promote calm and make for easy reading, as demonstrated by these minimalist graphic templates by Envato Elements artist Sage's Mask. Combining bold and thin typography with an uncluttered and ultra-chic aesthetic, the square aspect ratio makes them ideal for social media. In addition, the choice of a clean mint green throughout proves that cool colours can be just as inviting as they can be icy. Whether you're an e-commerce brand or you want to showcase your creative portfolio, tap into Instagram's love of visuals and use these easy to customize templates for professional or personal projects. There was a time when being branded as beige was an insult, but things have changed and beige has been embraced by fashion and interior designers and social media influencers alike. And the same goes for other neutral tones like light blues and greys. At Envato, we've also seen a 60% year-on-year growth in searches for natural and earth tones, such as olive and brown. The emergence of organic design as a key trend has definitely played a part in this. In fact, Pantone listed tawny birch, sheepskin, and sleet among their top fall colours this year. Using locally sourced and natural ingredients, it makes sense that pepperberry combines warm pinks and peaches, neutral tones and colours found in nature, to demonstrate its down-to-earth approach to skincare. And we see more blushing beauty in these paper textures. Handmade by Nazi Art and available via Envato Elements, the pack comprises 30 ready-to-use backgrounds. The soft nude palette runs from beige and pink through to blue, while each boasts a beautiful tactile quality due to the addition of gold flakes, dried flowers, and coloured flecks. These paper backgrounds have a range of uses and are an effective way to bring an arts and crafts feel to letters, business cards, invitations, and social media posts. If you're looking for earth tones, this burnt orange colour palette will make you think of walking through a huge pile of autumn leaves. Especially made for Procreate, the 30 swatches are ideal for drawing, illustration, and painting projects. Find more organic inspiration by checking out our organic design blog. Filled with ideas for bringing the outside into your creative work, it covers everything from botanical design to freeform objects and natural textures. In 2021, Pantone have chosen to champion positivity and fortitude with their selection of 2 colours of the year, a bright yellow tone called Illuminating and a natural shade called Ultimate Grey. Aesthetically, they pair wonderfully together, but Pantone had more in mind than just looks. Ultimate Grey is a symbol of strength and stability, while the illuminating yellow brings warmth and optimism. Together, the colours drive a sense of resilience, which is welcomed after the uncertainty and chaos experienced around the world in 2020. We can already see examples of this colour pairing out in the wild, like the branding for this architecture firm by Aline Boucher. She uses a combination of solid grey and grayscale imagery offset with the vibrant yellow to achieve a striking contrast. Get the look yourself with this dotted Google slide template by Design Esto. Simple, clean, and stylish, you could use this presentation template for your next pitch, a motivational talk, or even a corporate presentation. With 12 files in the pack, you can choose between light and dark backgrounds, widescreen and standard formats, and even switch up the colour scheme. Or to get some Pantone goodness into your next social media post, check out these stories and posts for Instagram and Facebook by Scofor. This pack comes with a total of 60 PSD files, so you're spoilt for choice with 20 unique designs and 3 different formats to suit all Facebook and Instagram uses. Find the link in the Colour Trends collection below and start transforming your social media aesthetic today. You can also check out our full 2021 Colour of the Year collection down there too. In order to move forward, it's important to know where you've come from. So to take a look back at the last decade of Pantone Colours of the Year, check out our Pantone Decade of Colour piece, which is also linked below. That does it for the colour trends you'll be seeing in 2021. If this video was helpful, don't forget to like it below so we know to keep producing more content like this. And subscribe to the Envato YouTube channel to stay up to date with all our latest content. Now's the time to have your say. What colours have you been using in your creations this year? And what trends would you like us to profile next? Leave your comments below and remember to hit the Envato blog for more trends and tips. That's all for now, but if you're keen to stick around, click the thumbnail at the top right of your screen for more trends, or hit the one at the bottom right of your screen to watch the next Envato video selected just for you. See you next time!